Welcome, everyone, to another Industrial Media Magic stream. As always, I am your host, Chase, and today we are continuing Jade Cocoon, the story of the Jade Cocoon, or, story of the Tamamayu, which literally means Jade Cocoon, story of the Jade Cocoon. So, I did not stream last week. I decided to do a 1-hour stream with Nemo, where we were playing YuGiOh Master Duel, because I was not sure what kind of progress we would make in one stream. Although now, in retrospect, I think that I probably could have made a fair amount of progress. But still, there's a lot to do, and we're actually nearing the completion of the game, which is kind of exciting. There's a couple of things I should mention before we continue onwards. So, as you can see, I kind of did some leveling off-screen. I wasn't really too satisfied for where we're at, because if you watch my last stream, the bosses at the ends of these forests are actually quite difficult. And I think the fire one is the easiest, so it does not get much easier. Levant is now level 18, which gives him the rank of hero. Sorry that you didn't get to see him rank up on screen, but he's a hero now. And I also noticed that I am wearing the plate mail vest. Mother Garai actually gave us our father's gear, which we did not equip. That is unfortunate. As you can see, it boosts our defense considerably, as well as our speed, and it even gives us some more magic attack. So let's go ahead and equip that. And also off-screen, while I was doing some grinding, I got this weapon, the Tsunami. This is an undulating blade with outstanding cutting power. I think we're going to equip this. Even though it drops our speed a little bit, that's fine because the garb actually gives us a little extra speed. Any accessories we want to equip? Not particularly. I don't want to drop my speed any lower than it already is. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. We actually got a nice weapon drop from an enemy that we will see in a little bit. Hello, Nemo. How are you doing, buddy? I'm doing pretty good. Some days, I kind of feel depressed and I just want to stay in bed all day. And then I have days like today where I'm feeling really energetic and I want to do stuff. I actually did some errands before the stream, and yeah, buying some stuff is not fun, paying money, but getting stuff you need is, makes you feel better. And also, as you notice, when we change our equipment, Levant's model changes. He's now wearing his father's garb. And you can see the Tsunami on the back, that very twisty blade. Yeah, and you might recognize this armor. if you are an attentive viewer of the stream. Still kind of tired for the lack of sleep. Yeah, I can't say that because I got like 8 hours of sleep last night. It really sucked that I have to wait forever to actually finish up and get done with work, but I suppose it's okay. Yeah, we know about Moo. I actually need to sell off some silk here. Got thunder silk, cloud silk, and some pearl silk. And we also have a great walnut. I didn't realize that. Maybe I'm gonna yeah, let's pick up some Akari powder just in case. Akari powder helps your minion if it's inflicted with stone, which could be relevant. And maybe get a couple of this liquor. And maybe like a Tendai, maybe like 2 of these for now. We don't really need to buy equipment since we got our father's gear. And also I got that nice weapon drop. You gonna say something, Moo?
So you've been to the beetle forest of the Netherworld?
Yes, we have.
The blue cocoon master is my uncle.
Oh, Chorus is your uncle, huh?
It seems his heart has been swallowed by darkness. I beg you, do not blame him for what he has done. The reason he abandoned his village was... well, it was because of my aunt's death. She was offered as a sacrifice for the act of Gehenna.
Oh, God.
My uncle lost all faith in the foolish villagers, so he gave up the flute and disappeared from the town. Later, his village, Golan, was attacked by the Oni-Bubu and swallowed up by the forest.
Yeah, I suppose if my wife were offered up as a sacrifice, my heart would probably be consumed by darkness too. So let's not feel too much anger towards Chorus, since we saw him in the last forest. That's why the fire boss said that Chorus's heart had been swallowed by darkness. I don't know if Nee says anything new. I guess we can ask.
What's this? I see you have not yet obtained the Jewel of Air.
Well, give me some time, man.
You must obtain the 4 jewels at all costs before Mabu emerges from the cocoon. Put all worries out of your mind and concentrate on your goal. Remember, you may ask me anything.
Yeah, in case you're curious, there's no water boss. We already got the water jewel. If you remember, Nee gave us that. So the next is the air boss, and then the final one is the earth boss. I find it very strange that they did not have a water boss, but I feel like this game is fairly rushed. There's nothing... I guess we can ask about Chorus, right?
It is said that he was the cocoon master of a village known as Golan, located in the far reaches of the north. I know not why he abandoned his village.
Well, I do, now.
But I have heard that the Nagi woman who went to Golan to marry him was the aunt of Ra and Mu.
Okay, Ra and Mu are biological sisters. Okay.
The village was swallowed by the forest. Your ordeals began the moment Mabu transformed into a divine spirit.
Yeah, but she's not as cute as the fairy in my game.
But they shall not last forever. If Mabu's metamorphosis into a moth becomes complete, it shall herald the end of everything.
Oh.
It will be the end of Mabu and the destruction of our souls. There is little time left. It is all up to you now.
So, Mabu being in the cocoon, if she actually emerges from that cocoon, that's gonna be the end of the world, I guess.
Before you can encounter the Chosen One of Darkness, you must survive the ordeal of the 4 jewels. those very ordeals shall form the seeds of new knowledge. The two remaining ordeals are air and earth. They lie in a forest far away, beyond this dimension.
Yeah, I don't know if that was ever properly established, that Mabu is in a cocoon, and if she emerges from the cocoon, it's going to be the end of everything. Thanks for just throwing that out there now, though.
Shall assist you in preparing for the fierce battles to come. You will find them in each of their rooms. Do not hesitate to ask for their help when you need it. They can perform purification and merging, and provide you with weapons and supplies.
Okay, so he does say some new things, but some of the other things aren't.
Now, you must pass through the Kamari Gate and venture into the Dragonfly Forest of the Netherworld. There, the Disciple of Air awaits.
All right, let's get started. This forest actually has some pretty cool monsters. I really like the designs of some of them. And actually, two of them are in the sequel to this game. One design I am not a big fan of that we're going to see right here is this guy. I believe this is Amasag. Hirsag. Amasag is the water one. It's kind of like a frog bat, I guess, with very pointy eyes. You can tell our flute playing is getting more deep and meaningful. I love it. Alright, let's blast this guy with multi. Yeah, the water one is way more annoying. This one uses some cool earth spells, but... Vitolka is a fair amount bigger than he used to be. It's kind of hard to tell just looking at it on screen, but I actually I took an image because the post-game dungeon is called the Eternal Corridor, and you can actually run into smaller versions of enemies. So like you'll run into a battle and there'll be like a level 17 and then a level 2 next to it, and you can definitely tell the differences. I might post that on our Discord. Here is a new monster, the Doggle. This guy is a multi-eyed dragon. He is quite strong, but slow. I thought about using him for the boss in this area, but yeah, this is a monster that is actually in the sequel to this game. And he likes to punch you in the face. I did not bring a water monster, because frankly I don't really have a good one. As we saw at Radlantis, I believe, did terrible during the fire boss fight, but thankfully that's not going to be much of an issue since we already got past the fire boss, and now all we have are air and earth to get through. And this Doggle guy, by the way, he's the one that drops the tsunami, the sword that I got, so if you're looking for that, I don't think it's that uncommon of a drop from him. Let's go this way. There's another one. We could probably fight this, actually. We got a whole 2 hours today. And I suppose I can show off Carnivore, which is formerly Aspid, but I combined him with a monster from this forest, actually. You can see he looks very different. But there's a decent reason why I merged him, because thanks to the monster he merged with, he now has Deva Agni, which is very nice. If you can pick up the Deva spells for your monsters, I highly recommend it. As you can see from Vitolka, it's very helpful. It boosts your native skills, like if you use Deva Agni, your fire attacks are going to do much more damage. And it also reduces the damage from opposing elements, so like water elements are going to do nothing. Or maybe it's air. It might be all of the elements, I forget, to be honest. But yeah, you can see Carnivore is kind of like a little gecko hopper now. Which should give you an idea of the monster I used to fuse him, which we'll probably see in a little bit. Yeah, I really like the gecko monster in this game. Welcome, Emperor of Cheese. How you doing? Yeah, I just want to point out, Terra Freight is such a beast. Look at his HP compared to the other two, and they're like basically the same level. And he's got 46 attack. That's why I was saying, like earlier in the game, if you find that Mardrag or Terra Freight, catch them, because they're so good. You don't even need to breed them with anything. How am I doing? I was just telling Nemo, but I'm feeling pretty good today. I'm feeling, I don't know, just a little more inspired, I guess. Here's another new enemy. This is the Zolmu. The Earth version of this guy is way more annoying, but these aren't too bad, because the Earth version can petrify you, which is why I bought those Akari powder just in case we ran into some. But let's watch Terra Freight tear these guys apart. Interesting design, yeah, and interesting attack, too. Let's just leap vertically into the air. Yeah, I know that we're going to fight the air boss, and Terra Freight is going to have a disadvantage, but Terra Freight is so strong that it might not matter. I mean, at the very least, I can use him as a sponge to take hits, since he's so bulky. We got a bitter mugwort, okay. Yeah, I don't really recommend the mole or the moo monsters. They're very slow. I mean, they're heavily defensive, as you can tell. Their defenses are like in the 40s or something, but they're kind of unremarkable otherwise. I don't think there's anything this way. As I was telling Nemo, or yeah, Cheese, you can see that I forgot to put on our father's gear, which has changed the look of our character, and also I got a very nice weapon drop, the Tsunami, this sort of crooked blade on our back, which I believe is a water elemental blade, so yeah, you better fear me. Let's grab this. There's a weapon right here, and it is, here stands a very pointed spear, the Thunderbolt. We're not going to equip that because that's just going to lower our speed a little bit. But still. How did you get his gear? Mother Garai gave it to us. Like right before, like right after everyone got turned to stone, she gave it to us and I forgot to equip it. That was an anime moment. Like those little anime girls that like, they bump a fist on their head and stick their tongue out. That kind of thing. Just, I'm a scatterbrain. Levant's stance when he holds it is pretty cool, too. Let's see how much damage this does. Not much. They are water elementals, so makes sense. So your mom is stone, your wife is a fairy, and your dad is dishonored. Wow, this sucks. Yeah, but you know what? That's why Levant is a great hero, because he's been through a lot. That's what you want to see. You want to see a hero who's been through a lot of hardships and he overcomes them. It's not like today where you have a lot of characters, like a certain female protagonist from Star Wars who like can do anything and everything and never goes through any hardships. Yeah, so these two are just beating each other up right now because they're both bulky as hell. But we're going to switch over to Carnivore to give him some free experience. The Magikarp technique. There's no chest down there, so let's go this way. I just realized that I'm gonna finish this forest pretty quickly, so we can go into the next forest, I guess, after. We can't complete it because, spoilers, once we complete the next forest, that's the end of the game. Many times they turn out to be unlikable and awful people. Yeah, I think a lot of writers don't realize that. I mean, you want to have a remarkable protagonist who's not just a normal person, but also don't make them, like, too godlike. Okay. So there should be a new monster here. Oh, there he is over there. Look at this, guys. I love geckos, and here's a gecko monster. This is Gene Wee. And he shows up with a doggle. Nice. Let's get Terra Freight in on this. Ah, welcome, Fiddle. How you doing, buddy? Oh, me? I'm doing pretty good today, actually. I'm feeling a little more energetic and motivated. Yeah, the Gene Wee is a monster in the sequel, although I think that's a bit of a mistranslation, because in the sequel it's called the Ganui, so I think it was, they kind of like transliterated from the Japanese name. You don't have to put up a smile anymore? Good. I always try to put on a smile even if I don't feel like it. But today, I don't feel too bad. We got a super choker from that fight, okay? And Terra Freight gets a level up. How do you guys feel about men wearing chokers? Let's see. What does that give us? That drastically drops our speed, so we won't use it. I might agree with you there, Nemo. It's a little bit of a questionable fashion choice. Let's see if we can find the fire version of Gene Wee. Yeah, I don't know what it is. The barrier or the teleport screens, they tend to like change the monsters that appear. And here he is. This is the Karn. I think I like this one's color design a little bit more. Yeah, so let's go to our Carnivore. Oh, there's also Skarunga, which is the air version of the doggle. So, I suppose I should point them out too. And Karn is probably going to use Deva Agni. Yep. I love the way he attacks. He just kind of runs up to the side and does like a little side kick. Boom. He like karate kicks you. That's awesome. I think it's so cool that a gecko and a dragon is hanging out. That makes sense. And Carnivore gets a nice little level up there. That is helpful, because we need him to be in tip-top shape for the boss of this area. Yeah, Fiddle, I try to be energetic at times. I try to be a bit of an entertaining guy, because if you're not entertaining, you shouldn't do streams, is my opinion. And here we got a skeleton key. Something is glowing on the flagstones by the water's edge. If you remember, that's where we got the art of killing in the actual forest. No, Nemo, I wasn't insinuating anything. I hope Emperor of Cheese is an entertaining guy, especially when we do Minecraft streams. Remember the little vampire wyverns that were here? Good times, good times. Well, let's wait for this guy to do his thing. He's gonna fight us. Okay. Yeah, Cheese, you'll have to let me know when you do those streams. I suppose, we're just gonna use base Minecraft. We're not gonna have any mods or anything. There's two versions, I believe. That's true. I have the original desktop Minecraft. I bought Minecraft when it first came out. What was that, like in 2010 or something? I still have that version. Yeah, I think it's the Bedrock. I don't have the Java version. Or, yeah, okay, Java is the original. Okay, that's the one I have then. Because I remember just modding it to crazy. I'm really thankful for certain mods. Jade Cocoon 2 has a mod, And if you ever decide to play that game, you absolutely must play the mod version, because there's a lot of content that's not in the original game for various reasons. I also recommend playing modded Skyrim. No joke. If you're interested in programming or wanting to get involved in the video game industry, taking a game you like and learning how to mod it is an excellent introduction into doing that. I used to take I used to take Pokemon, like old Pokemon ROMs, and I would actually edit out the music. Like I would go into the files and change the music into music from other games that I liked. I once took the Final Fantasy IX boss theme and put it into a Pokemon ROM. So every fight would have the FF9 boss theme playing. And that was kind of like my early start into learning how to do that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm the same as Cheese. I like both single and multiplayer games, but it really just depends on the game. I don't like hyper-competitive games all that really good, but hyper-competitive stuff gets me in a sort of mood where I start getting angry and yeah. It's really strange. Like when I'm playing YuGiOh against AI, I don't ever get that mad, but it feels different when you're playing against another person. Especially because you know that they might be trash-talking you if you're playing... You actually might not even be playing bad, it's just like you might not get cards that you need. Oh, here's the Mugu. This guy puts you to stone. Oh, man. Okay. This ain't good, folks. Let's Dave a multi. Yeah, this is the most annoying enemy in this forest. And he casts it over and over. Let's use multi on him. Luckily, Vitolka has like some really good status resistances. Yeah, I've never played Age of Empires. I'm actually not sure. That's an RTS, right? Because, I mean, I do like Civ 6 and things like that. And StarCraft. But I've never played Age of Empires. Alright, and here's the chest. Being guarded by this annoying creature. And he's got a friend. Nice. Not only that, oh man. His friend is fire, so he of course counters us, but... And Vitolka is stoned, folks. Vitolka is stoned. Let's try to get a few more hits in and switch out. Luckily, both of these goobers are very slow. Carnivore, I guess. There we go. 2-for-1 deal right there. Okay, Carnivore, you're doing good. Yeah, card games are kind of competitive by their very nature. And we got some oils and sleep spores. Okay. This is the end of the forest, folks. So, let's heal up. What does this do? Oh, it gives us higher defense. What? I don't... I wish these would tell you specifically what they do. Like sharpen minions' claws. Okay, yeah, it does. Increases minion speed. I guess Vitolka can have those. Attack power, give those to Terra Freight. I've just been, yeah, stocking these up. I guess I'll split these between these two. What does this do? Magic defense? Yeah, give it to Terra Freight, why not? Oh, I got a bunch of walnuts. Let's increase our HP. Okay. I don't remember if there's a save point. I think there is. Where's my wife? She's in a cocoon, and we have to hurry because if she emerges from that cocoon, the world is going to end. Alright, let's save. If we win this fight, I guess we are going to move on to the spider forest. So let's see, who is the disciple of air?
My, what's the hurry? Looking for something? So, any birds? Carnivore likes my boo. What, you haven't? Well, you find out sooner or later, so I'll tell you, as one friend to another. Carnivore told me you have something that he does not. Did you think you were friends? What a fool you are. He's jealous of you. After all, he likes Marvel.
I kind of guessed that.
What? You don't believe me? How dense can you be? Well, how about this?
Oh no, Kelmar.
Yeah. I'm jealous of you. Didn't you know that? I was born to be nothing but a blacksmith, and you get to be the cocoon master. No matter much I love Mabu. She can never be mine. I know there's nothing I can do about this, but I envy you. I am so fed up with tradition, and that's the truth.
No, Nemo. It's not him. But remember, Kikinak and Kelmar are friends for some reason. But Kelmar is jealous of us.
Friendship and jealousy. How sinful your existence! I have a firm grip on the darkness in his heart.
And this is the Wind Boss. He has a firm grip on the darkness in Kalmar's heart. Here we go, folks. Let's go to Carnivore. Let's just attack first. It's not going to do much, but I want to save my mana. And here he is, Setarian. Okay, good, you tanked that. Yeah, when I think of a Wind Boss, I think of an undead-looking monster with 4 arms. And he puts you to sleep. This sucks. Wake up, Carnivore. And he heals himself. This sucks. Come on, Carnivore. You got this, buddy. There we go, another attack. Unfortunately, he's running low on mana already. Dang! He's doing good, he's doing good. He is tanking that tornado. Oh, he did not tank that, though. Okay, let's get Vitolka in here. Well, guess what? Since the field is air, let's take advantage of that. There you go. And, oh my god, go Vitolka. Oh, did my stream cut out? I'm sorry, guys. So did you guys miss Vitolka just owning Setarian? That sucks. Vitolka's about to own this guy, too. He looks like Howard Stern, yeah. Man, there you go. I thought that fight would be more challenging. Vitolka got some nice level ups there. Well, the fire boss was way harder. Maybe I was wrong.
You've gotten so powerful. That's why Mabu is in love with you. Compared to you, I'm... Thanks. Your true feelings really hit me with your final blow. It's wrong to be jealous, I know. But that's part of who I am. We're still friends, though, right?
Of course. I think everyone has felt envious of their friends at times, so that doesn't mean we're not friends. Well, to be fair, Nemo, he's being
Man shall
manipulated.
obtain yet another fruit of knowledge, but it shall bear the seeds of responsibility.
Journey of the Heart. Yeah, that's the point. The disciples are taking advantage of the negative feelings or darkness in people's hearts and transforming that.
I am glad you returned safely. Did you obtain the third jewel? Excellent. That golden brilliance is the jewel of air. It is the crystal for the ordeal of jealousy. Jealousy can drive one mad. Your success in this ordeal is proof that the strength of your friendship exceeded the threat of jealousy. Now only one jewel remains. Let us open the way to the last ordeal.
Yep, the final ordeal. You know, I could actually finish this game today.
Now you are to venture into the spider forest of the Netherworld for your final ordeal. The chosen one of darkness will do everything in his power to defeat you. You must not be fooled by his trickery. The moment you unite the four jewels, you must confront the chosen one of darkness.
Yeah, okay, so he just says it. Once we beat the Earth boss, the Chosen One of Darkness fights us. Yeah.
You must be prepared.
Nee is not kidding there. So you do have to do like a boss gauntlet to finish this game. You have to fight the Disciple of Earth, and then you fight the Chosen One of Darkness directly after, without having the chance to heal, I believe. So, that sounds like fun. You have anything else to say?
At long last, the final battle awaits you. The moment you unite all four jewels,
Man, this feels very quick.
divine power shall summon the chosen one of darkness.
I don't feel like I've been here that long, Nee.
However, your minions will be severely tested if you attack the bandit. Prepare yourself for the battles which lie ahead.
This is all true.
You must focus your thoughts. Ask me anything you please.
I'm assuming they recorded those lines separately because the quality was very different. You have anything?
It is said that the rate of metamorphosis is accelerated when divine spirits reside in a cocoon. If Mabu's metamorphosis into a moth becomes complete, it shall herald the end of everything.
I don't want to be married to a
It
moth.
will be the end of Mabu and the destruction of our souls.
What happened to Guy? Well,
There
this
little
is
time
Guy.
left. It is all up to you now.
I think Nee is supposed to be the reincarnation of Guy.
The chosen one of darkness, like you, has overcome many.
Also, the Chosen One of Darkness is fighting his own bosses right now.
He is the most powerful of all assassins of the dark, and he is the one that you must conquer.
That's kind of a cool idea, though. The final boss of this game sees you as the final boss, so he's kind of fighting his own journey right now.
The forest awaits you with terrible ordeals, the likes of which you have never seen.
Oh, no problem, Cheese. You're not going to miss
Your
much.
powerful minions may have served you well thus far.
But this next one is going to
But
really
even
test you.
greater terrors await you. You must take care.
He's not wrong about this, by the way. The final bosses are quite difficult.
Now you must pass through the Kumari Gate and venture into the spider forest of the Netherworld. There, the Disciple of Earth awaits.
I am dreading that.
The final battle shall take place in the presence of Elro, where the divine trees stand.
Yeah, so God is going to watch our battle. No pressure or anything. I don't think I captured anything, did I? No. But still, we can talk to her. She gives us a free heal. Thank you, Ra, for being the Pokemon Center of this game and just giving me free heals to my monsters. So maybe he is right and we are wrong. Maybe. Depends on whether you're sympathetic to light or darkness, I guess.
Let me know anytime you need my Noggy magic.
Let's go over here. Maybe we should pick up some supplies for the final battle, I suppose. Do they actually restock new stuff here? Yeah, you can get the Spring Blossom, which costs a lot of money, but it does give you a significant speed boost. I mean, yeah. It's not totally necessary, though. Anything here? Like... We might want to pick up supplies. Join me, Luke, Levant. It's funny you say that, if you ever play the sequel to this game. I did not use any of those, so probably don't need to buy any. I think that's fine. Say goodbye.
Preparation is crucial to overcome the intense ordeals you'll face. Please, let me know if you need anything.
Yeah, the sequel to this game is a lot less serious in tone. It breaks the fourth wall a lot significantly. And I'll be honest, there are times where breaking the fourth wall can be kind of clever or interesting, but you shouldn't do that as a crutch, right? And I see that with a lot of indie games, where it's like, our humor is based on the fact that we know that we're in a video game. And it's like, well, that's really not all that clever or funny. Anyone can do that. It takes a good writer to actually do a well-crafted joke. Ooh, listen to the music here. I mean, obviously they just changed the tempo, but it does sound a lot more dark and strange. And we got a new monster here. This is Trackeron. He looks like an emaciated dragon. I don't remember. Does he just use earth spells? Yeah. I don't really know if there's anything that we need to pick up here, but we'll capture this guy anyway. Just don't kill Levant, please. Luckily, equipping our father's armor has made us a little bit bulkier. But if you do a Levant-only run, yeah, you gotta be careful of that. It seems like all the dragons in this game drop liquor. They must be heavy drinkers. I suppose that's actually fitting with the mythology. Dragons are very greedy. Ooh, we got another guy. I like this monster. This is the Uglan. The fire must come from somewhere. Yeah. If you don't have Vitolka, this might be a good pickup here. Because he's got a Deva multi. And some pretty nice air skills, which will be helpful for the Earth boss. Plus, I don't know. I kind of like this design. So let's pick it up. Unfortunately, he is not in the sequel, which is strange because I feel like he could work. Oh, he's fighting it. He's fighting it. Yeah, he fought out of it. Don't kill me, please. You almost killed me. Let's try again. Luckily, if you get killed in battle, it's not actually game over. You just get sent back. I don't think there really is a way to get game over. And he's fighting it, and we got him. And we should heal up Levant. Because if we get jumped, he's done for. I don't remember if there's any... I don't think there's any chests here, because this is kind of the end of the game. Oh no. Are we going to find the dark versions of the chestnut people?
Men steal from forest. Forest is our life. Men steal our life.
To be honest, I wasn't really sure what I was doing. Oh, what are you doing here? Whoa, hang on.
The forest is teeming with wrath. O beast of knowledge, thou should know thy foolishness.
Oh, we're fighting the Earth boss. Well, this is sudden. Let's switch to Vitolka here. Poor Cheese, he's gonna miss the fight with the Earth boss already. Yeah, just so you guys know, this is just a side fight. This isn't the actual boss fight. That's why he didn't summon his minion. But at least we know Vitolka is capable of defeating him. In fact, he gets a level up. Nice.
The forest is brimming with infinite wrath. It is not over yet. I'll not give up the jewel of Earth.
He's so tall, he's outside of the frame. Well, wait till you see his monster. It's very interesting how we never see any of the disciples until the end, and this guy, he's just gung-ho. He wants to fight us. Oh, here's the Earth version of the Uglam. What is this one called? This is the Turin, okay. It's a Turin test. Nobody gets that joke unless you know what a Turing test is. Yeah, I think I like the Uglam more. I just like the color scheme, the sort of tan with like the red stripes on it. This one is a little lazier. It's written differently? Well, yeah, I'm just making a joke. Named after Alan Turing. And Vitolka just crit him. Thanks. Man, Vitolka, he must just be, like, revved up to face this Earth boss after defeating him already. What's this guy name? It's something weird like Baranza or... Yeah, Burbanza. That's his name. I guess one can't be a programmer and not know him. Yeah, I mean... Specifically if you know about artificial intelligence, he's an important figure. Burbanza. How about dead in one hit from Carnivore? Yeah. Maybe we're okay for the final battle. Because we're, like, one-shotting the monsters in this forest. There's Uglam again. Yeah, if we didn't have Vitolka, I'd probably use Uglam here. But Vitolka is actually pretty good. I guess they decided that people who bought a pocket station should have some sort of advantage. Early pay to win, yeah. Well, it's not even just pay to win, but it's like there's so many cool features that you don't get to see in other games because they're Pocket Station exclusives. That was the thing with like FF8. There's summons in that game that are through items, and you can only get those items through the Pocket Station. It's heavily annoying. That's the thing that sucks about Digimon Survive, too. Like, Guillemon is only the first month. If you buy the game, you get him, and now the first month is over, so anyone that buys Digimon Survive now, they can't get Guillemon, I guess. And Guillemon is pretty good, I have to say. Welcome back, Senor of Cheese. I still have not finished Digimon Survive. I'm like on part 5, and I think there's like 12 or 13 parts, something like that. I'll be honest, I've been on a Jade Cocoon kick though, so I kind of put that to the side. I'm like the kind of person that I can only play one game, like one story-driven game at a time. I'll play like, you know, roguelikes and things like that on the side, but I only ever play like one RPG. I can't play like Final Fantasy VII and Persona or Dragon Quest at the same time. My attention just gets too divided, and I start to lose track of the story because then all the different elements start blending together, and I'm like, wait, what did I do last time? And I don't like doing that because it kind of dilutes the narrative a bit. And Carnivore gets a level up. Yeah, we don't really have a strong water monster, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, here's one. I told you guys, look. It is the Giral. We can capture a goat monster. He's like a boxing goat with a horn and wings. Don't kill him. Okay. And he's got a pretty beefy attack, HP. Yeah, he does kind of resemble Baphomet. You should see their normal attack where they do like a spinny kick. Like he twirls on one foot and kicks you. Just beating the crap out of Levant here. Yeah, these goats are also very good monsters. They save all the good monsters till the end of the game. It's like, man, I wish I could have had him early on. Same thing with Pokemon and the dragons. It's like the dragons are all great, and you can hardly ever get them until like later in the game. I think a notable exception was Gibble, because you can get Garchomp fairly early. But yeah, if you're playing like Red and Blue and you want to use Dragonite, good luck. Dude! Freaking boxing me. Come on, do the spinny kick. You know what? We're going to defend until you do that spinny kick. I want to see it. No, stop punching me. Kick me. Do the spinny kick. Do the thing. Stop punching me! No. Do the spinny kick. Oh my god, how much mana do you have? Stop it. Well, a nice thing, this is actually, if you defend, it does restore your own mana. So defending has some uses in this game. Are you going to do the spinny kick? I'm going to be so hyped when he finally does it. There we go, yeah! Defend again. Show it off. Show your spinny kick. Oh! Yeah. Just finish this guy. Whoa, Terra Freight got like a significant HP boost there. Oh, hey, they have the Tyrannosaurus skull here too. That's nice. Oh, hey, look! This is Vitolka's cousin over here. The Robun. They look a little more deranged than Vitolka does, but let's just use him anyway so we can show off the differences between them. Let's use Deva Multi. Yeah, you can see normally, so like they don't have the eyes that Vitolka does. Vitolka actually has like tigerish eyes, I guess. And these guys have more, I don't know what you want to call that, vacant looking. I like Vitolka's like, which one do I attack? 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 Oh, come on. The original Vitolka has better colors anyway. Yeah. I mean, these guys, they kind of look more scaly. Like almost aquatic. I mean, I guess they're water, but like the actual texture looks aquatic to me. Whereas Vitolka looks like it's more fur. So that's interesting. They kind of have like a toad back, I guess is what I'm saying. Like, have you guys seen those toads that like they keep their offspring under their back and then they pop them out? Like they have big holes in their back and that's how they give birth. The beauty of motherhood. Okay, let's do the smart thing and actually use Terra Freight and tear these guys apart. Since there's not much to talk about, I guess I could say, Nemo, I really like the Zebrasaur and how it's turning out. I hope you like the pose that I chose from the ones you sent me. I just liked it because it looked a little crazy. Although I'm not 100% sure what you meant about the eye. I guess I'll see when you develop it a bit more. Everyone is about level 20, which is pretty good for the final boss. Oh, you move slow. I'm not sure anything's gonna happen here. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. Because if you go to one of the areas where the chestnut people were, you'll fight the earth boss, but I think it only happens once. Oh, here's the earth version of Robun. This is the noob Wii. What a noob. Here we go. This version is actually in the sequel, the earth version specifically. Yeah, I don't know. Like, when I look at them, I kind of get, like, a Venus flytrap kind of vibe. I guess Viperfish works, too. Oh, this might kill, actually. Oh, Vitolka, you're too strong, buddy. I thought about capturing those guys. He just... maybe he has a deep-seated hatred. It'll probably spawn up here again, so we'll see. Because I want to capture the fire goat if we can. I was going to be kind of concerned about the Earth boss, but Vitolka is stronger than I thought he would be. Oh, nice. Perfect. It's like false swiping Pokemon. There's actually, I think I mentioned this, there's a sword in this game that actually kind of recreates that. There's like a sword of this game that does massive damage. It basically brings an enemy down to 1 HP every time. Of course, you can only get that in the post-game, so you can't get that in the normal game. I think I might do a little bit of a stream showing off the post-game. Because frankly, that's where a lot of the content of the game is. I think I was saying before, there's like 171 monsters in this game. And we've only captured 58, so that tells you that there's over, like, almost 120 monsters that are post-game only. And we are now the champion. Nice. You know what, maybe... I would play a song, but I get copyright struck. But we are the champions, my friends. Oh, I forgot about these guys. I think they come with a Hombu. Yeah, Terra Hombu. These are kind of like adult versions of the monsters we saw at the beginning of the game. Although, I like the snake's color scheme, actually. Even though it's kind of like, what is it? Is this the Ukraine flag monster over here? Okay. Yeah, sorry, Nemo. I don't know if I can help you there, buddy. Maybe... Don't... maybe that wasn't a good idea. We're gonna risk it anyway, though. I'm surprised Emperor Cheese has nothing to say. I was going to say, he usually likes these kind of discussions, right? Yeah, you know, let's, in the middle of this Jade Cocoon stream, let's start talking about Russia and Ukraine. That sounds like a great idea. I'm sorry, but you gotta go down. Oh, I should have turned around. Darn tank controls. I'm gonna get busted up here. Or maybe not. I'll just dodge. That sounds like a good idea. I can't guarantee global nuclear war. Yeah. Oh, Vitolka, you're looking a little low on health there, buddy. This Especially after getting crit. Good lord. Why are you two hanging out, exactly? Oh, you know what? I guess maybe they're, what is it? They're Indian? It's like a snake and a pot hanging out together? That makes sense, actually. I remember, who's the guy in Dragon Ball with the turban? Namu? I remember, he shows up, and I remember his whole shtick is that he's trying to fight in the world tournament because he wants to earn enough money to help save his village and get some water, right? And Master Roshi sees him because Master Roshi is Jackie Chun, and he says, "Man, this is such a serious character to be in a gag anime." It's like, remember when Dragon Ball used to just be funny like that? Well, let's switch to Levant and hope that Mr. Zelensky here doesn't own us. That did a significant amount of damage, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, I love the original Dragon Ball. It was more interesting, writing-wise. Last night, actually, I watched the second Dragon Ball movie, The Devil and... what is it called? The Devil in the Sleeping Castle? Something like that? Or The Sleeping Princess in the Castle? It's the one where the main villain is named Lucifer, and he's the vampire. And he, like, kidnaps Bulma because they're going to perform a ceremony. It's a pretty interesting movie. It's basically a retelling from the anime because it kind of retells the story of how Krillin and Goku come under Master Roshi's mentorship. Oh, here we got the variant. I think this is the fire version. Yeah, it's Carmine. And Dogpara, of course, is here. Well, yeah, the original Dragon Ball, that was the whole thing, is it was just about adventure. It wasn't, like, there was some save the world stuff later on, but it wasn't really about saving the world all that much. Adventure. Let's go grab them up. Let's get the Dragon Balls. Oh, Terra Freight got owned. There were characters that Toriyama forgot about. Yeah, Toriyama is not a very good writer, in my opinion. That's why I was actually rewatching like the Frieza saga, which of course, if you remember, Goku and Frieza fight for like 20 episodes before Goku finally goes Super Saiyan. And there's some stuff that I actually like in the filler portions. Like when Tien and Yamcha and Chaozu are on King Kai's planet, the Ginyu Force shows up, and Tien, Yamcha, and Chaozu absolutely stomp the Ginyu Force, which is crazy because they whooped Vegeta, and now it's like Yamcha is stronger than Vegeta, which is hilarious to think about. People always make fun of Yamcha because he got killed by the Saibamen, but that never I never understood that, because the Sabermen were as strong as Raditz, right? So Yamcha absolutely stomps the Sabermen in their fight, which means Yamcha was stronger than Raditz, who owned Piccolo and Goku. And then Yamcha gets killed because he does not know that the Saberman has a suicide attack. And that makes him like a joke now in terms of the fandom. I never understood that. Like, yeah, Yamcha is cocky and he got caught off guard. That doesn't mean he's a weakling. Everyone talks about how weak Yamcha is. If Yamcha were like in any other show, he'd be the strongest character. Like, this might get people mad, but like, do you honestly think Yamcha would not stomp Naruto in a fight, or Luffy from One Piece? He would absolutely demolish them in a fight. Yamcha was moving so fast when he fought the Sabermen that Gohan couldn't even like comprehend his movements. That's absolutely insane. His wolf attack was cool. The Rogafufuken, the Wolf Fang Fist. What? How in the world did I start talking about Dragon Ball? I don't even remember what spawned all of this. We're looking a little weak here. Oh, there is a chest here because there's a skeleton key. Huh. I forgot about that. He's one of the strongest fighters on Earth, so there's that, yeah. He's just like treated like a joke though, because he's not a god. Which is like, how is that fair, comparing a human to a god? I told Nemo about this the other day, but I feel like Dragon Ball Z had a cool idea and the execution was bad on it. Because honestly, I would have liked it more if Dragon Ball Z and the Z Fighters were more like the Avengers, where each of them were all capable in their own way, and they kind of fought threats together. And that's kind of what they formed the group to do, but then it's like they're all kind of useless except for Goku. It's like, but I want to see Tien and Yamcha and, Gohan and Piccolo. I want them to all do their own cool things too. Like, don't just throw away your characters because you like Goku and Vegeta. Yeah, the power levels was a really stupid concept, and it just got crazier and crazier as time went on. Because then the discussions all became about, like, who has the highest power level, and, oh, the Super Saiyan form gives you a multiplier of 1 million to your base power level. It's like, this is dumb. It's just math. Whoever wins has the highest math score now. Yeah, I agree. That's one of the things I liked. Like, Yajirobe, of all people, cuts off Vegeta's tail. And is like a key ingredient to winning the fight. And then I love the fact that Goku uses the Genki Dama, the Spirit Bomb, But he's not the one who actually uses it. Krillin is the one who uses it. So, like, everyone actually had something to do in that fight. It's just once they started introducing all the villains, I guess it's like there was Goldo, who's the weakest member of the Ginyus, and Krillin and Gohan together were able to beat him. But then it's like Vegeta can't even beat, Raccoon. And then there's still Raccoon, Jace, and Birder. And then Goku has to be the one to destroy them all. I will say, at least Dragon Ball Superhero, the new movie that came out, as critical as I am of them just using CGI for the character designs and things like that and making the movie, it is nice to see Piccolo and Gohan be given the spotlight again, especially Piccolo. Because Piccolo is such a great character, and then it's like, by the time of the Frieza saga, he really just fell off. Because he's not a Saiyan, right? So you have to come up with convoluted reasons why Piccolo is getting stronger. So it's like, yeah, even though Kami only has a power level of, what, like 200, him mixing with Piccolo makes Piccolo as strong as Android 17 now. And it's like, what? Yeah, Piccolo was a better father to Gohan than Goku was. Except for the whole leaving him out in the wilderness to defend himself part. But you know what? That built up Gohan's character and strength, so... Oh, by the way, this is the Fire Goat Spiral. I don't think I mentioned that. Because I believe we saw the water one earlier. Might as well catch him. I think that's the last one. I don't think we caught one of the dragons, but I don't really care. I'm going to leave the forest and heal up. Because 2 of my minions are dead and don't want to waste resources when I can get a free heal. Piccolo's special beam cannon attack was pretty cool. Yeah. I forget the Japanese name of that. It's something ridiculous, like a demon wave cannon or something. Makanko Sapo, yeah. I did like a Piccolo teaching Gohan the Masenko, the one where you put your palms up in the air and then you fire a beam. He never taught Gohan how to make his arms really long, though. That's unfortunate. When you go back and watch the original Dragon Ball, there's all sorts of techniques that like only show up once and you never see them again. Like, remember when Goku did a Kamehameha with his feet when he was fighting Piccolo in the tournament? And remember when Piccolo had a technique where he could grow to be like 50 feet tall? And remember Yamcha's technique where he could form a key ball and turn it into like a homing missile and fire it at someone? There's like so many techniques that were never brought over. I did see that in some of the Dragon Ball video games, they do a lot of stuff that people theorized about for a while. I guess that's technically not canon, but like as kids we always joked like Super Saiyan Nappa, right? Because Nappa doesn't have any hair. And they actually did that in the video game. So Nappa, when he goes Super Saiyan, his beard is what grows, not the hair on his head. So he's got like a giant Super Saiyan goatee. It's actually very funny. And of course Super Saiyan 3 Raditz is also in the games. We never got an answer to Raditz, did we? I mean, the guy was Goku's brother. Yeah, he was just... I always thought that was weird, that Raditz was the very first villain, and he's Goku's brother, and he's just beaten and forgotten about. Because I guess Goku's family are actually, like, lower-tier Saiyans, like Bardock is his father, and Bardock was not... I don't think he was very high-ranking, was he? Because they did the whole, like, he's a lower-class Saiyan kind of thing. But considering Raditz is Goku's brother, you would expect him to be a lot stronger.
Prep.
Cheese, do you remember when Nappa cut off Tien's arm? I remember as a kid that like traumatized me. That is actually, I rewatched that the other day, going through Dragon Ball Z episodes, and that's still very brutal. It doesn't make much sense that he just punches his arm off, but I guess like the ki is so strong that it just slices through. But it's like, man, why'd you have to do Tien like that? And then Vegeta in the English version says, oh, it looks like he's been disarmed. It's like, okay, Tien gets dismembered and we're going to make a big joke out of it. Thanks. That dragon was scared of me right there, by the way. I guess that means we should move on. Once the enemies start getting scared of you, that means you're becoming a little too powerful. Are we really gonna go to the end of the game now? I may not win, is the thing. But I do have plenty of supplies. Yeah, Chaozu suicide bombed himself on Nappa. It did nothing. And Krillin's like, Chaozu died for nothing! And then yeah, way to rub it in, Krillin. And then Tien also, in a pretty awesome move, uses the remainder of his life force to fire a beam that also does nothing to Nappa. It's like, okay, great. These characters that we know and love are all dying, and they're not doing anything to help out. Yeah. Death doesn't mean anything in Dragon Ball. That's one of the reasons why I hate it. A character's death should be meaningful, and it's not in Dragon Ball. And don't get me started on the stupid rules behind the Dragon Balls. It's like you can revive somebody from death, but you can only do it once. Well, why? What's with the arbitrary restriction? And then it's like you can't wish that you're stronger than somebody else or something like that. And of course, they just break the rules all the time anyway, but... And if you remember, in the original Dragon Ball, like, Shenron is so awesome and has such a great design, and you get the sense that he's like a deity, right? And then when King Piccolo, the original, kills Shenron, that was like a big deal. I was like, dude, Piccolo just killed Shinron, the god of the Dragon Balls. And then now it's like, okay, Shinron is actually not that powerful. He can grant wishes, but he has like a power level less than 200 or something. Yeah, the original Dragon Ball episode when Tambourine kills Krillin. That's another one. I was actually going to avoid this, then I forgot that there actually is a chest there. I think the key is right here. Or not. Maybe, oh, it might be further in. I don't know. I love how Krillin becomes a simp and wishes to remove the bomb inside his future robot Japanese seal of approval wife. Yeah. Hey man, Android 18 is pretty fine. And listen, at least Krillin got that. What did Yamcha get? Although, wasn't there a thing recently about how they did a story about Yamcha getting like a girlfriend or something? But yeah, still, even then, Yamcha lost his girlfriend to the guy who caused his death. I guess Toriyama was making a statement about the fickleness of women or something. I know this might be controversial. Yeah, it's funny that my stream dropped as soon as I said that. You can't talk bad about Bulma. I don't care though. You know what? I'm kind of gung ho. Let's see if we can finish this today. Why not? Because once we get to the section of the forest we were in before, it's basically just boss fights and that's the end. So if you guys are down for it, I am down for it. Unless you want me to end soon on a cliffhanger. I have about 20 if that's the time it takes. I'm not sure. Let's see if we can run from this fight. Oh, I thought we would have made it. We could speed this up a little if we wanted to. I mean, I do have a fast forward button on my PlayStation that I personally modified, but yeah, those exist, right? Yeah, Vitolka, keep critting. Let's get this over with. Actually, getting some experience for Vitolka might be nice here. Because he's going to be crucial. Oh, we're almost there. If you remember, this is where the Marien and the tree monsters were. They're not here, though. Unfortunately, these guys are guarding our way. Just let me run, man. Thank you. I think there's one more. Yep, this guy. Could we possibly run again? No. They're gonna make me do this the hard way, huh? It's gonna be really funny if the Chosen One of Darkness shows up and reveals himself, and then the stream just cuts. It's like a tulpa. Now that I've set that, it will that into existence. Could you clowns stop it? You're not in Vitolka's league. Well, this spiral guy is doing some damage. Because the goats are OP. With their awesome spinny kick. Let's give Carnivore some battle screen time here, I guess. My little gecko hopper guy. And he just owned that guy. Unfortunate. I would have liked to have gotten some level ups there. Okay, I'm going to do something real quick, guys. Just ignore the screen. Here we go. This is it. The beginning of the end.
It's a selfish beast. He will ruin everything to survive.
What are you fighting for? I suffer every time I perform a purification for you. Both my body and my soul. For the sake of the village? For the forest? How stupid. What are you fighting for? A forgettable boy who can only play the flute. Do you really love me? Am I more important than the village? Or the forest? I hate grown-up women. I don't want to be like your father. And I hate boys, too. I hate them. I hate them all. Don't you dare grow up and leave me.
Remember, guys, Levon is being tested here.
worry. It was the real darkness in her heart. Can thou really understand a heart like hers? Thou art nothing but a boy, and I have a firm grip on the darkness in her heart.
Here we go, boys. Come on, Vitolka. If you think this guy is giant, wait till you see his minion. Delfano. Okay. Come on, Vitolka. That did nothing. Oh, God. Oh, but his attack did nothing, too. So it kind of washes out. Oh, there we go. I had so much trouble with this guy when I was a kid. Luckily, he's quite slow, so Vitolka's getting 2 moves for every one of his moves. Yeah, he's a little suggestive. Man, Vitolka, you are a beast. And this guy is nothing now. So just hop onto him. We actually might want to switch to Levant and then heal up Vitolka. I don't know. I don't think we get healed before the final battle. Because the final battle will happen directly after this one. And if you think this guy and his minion are hard... You know what, let's do that real quick. Just in case. Levant can tank a blow. And that is the end of the Disciple of Earth. And like Nee said, once we gather the 4 jewels... Oh, we got a Great Walnut. Actually, the Tendai Uyaku might be useful. The Chosen One of Darkness is now going to appear. Who is it, you might be asking yourself? Let's find out.
Thank you. I finally understand how you feel. I was afraid of love. I thought love was something that chained us, like our inevitable fate. I was afraid of being chained, but now I realize that love is a good thing. I didn't know that. I can believe you, right? I'm no longer alone, am I? That darkness is also a part of me. Do you still love me?
There is darkness in all of our hearts. And we got the Earth Gem, yay! Oh, I got a notification on the... Oh, never mind. Now our jewels are going to summon the Chosen One of Darkness.
Impressive. You've overcome much misery thus far. The moment of purification for the accursed souls of man and minion is at hand.
It's the guy, the Dream Man from the beginning.
If you do not heal my sadness before the moth emerges from the divine cocoon, darkness shall rule the land of peril until the next transmigration. Chosen One of Light, the time has come. Now we determine the future.
This is it. The final battle against the Chosen One of Darkness. And he gets his turn first. And he's going to summon his minion, Kushidra. Okay. So, Kushidra is an interesting minion, because he can change his elements mid-battle. And he is quite bulky as well. Yeah. So now he's going to be becoming an air minion, although his color doesn't change. But that's okay, because that actually helps us too. And he's quite powerful, as you could see. Once you get past Kushidra, it's actually not too bad. But it's quite an ask, though. Because he is no pushover. My boy Vitolka, he's hanging in there. And he might not be now. Unfortunately, we don't have a water minion, but we do have Terra Freight. There you go, buddy. Tank that. There we go, yeah, turn to water. That's what we want. We're gonna game the system here. Oh man, come on, one more attack. He's gotta heal himself, of course. The water version heals himself. But Terra Freight can do some damage. That is a cool beam attack, actually. Okay, come on. We're almost there. Got him! Now we have to take care of the Chosen One, who is much stronger than the normal poachers. So don't think that it's over yet. And he's also quite fast, too. If Terra Freight gets too... Hopefully we can switch out. Yeah, that's what we want. Let's go to Carnivore. His patty cake attack is a little effective. Oh, come on, one more hit. Come on, Carnivore. That's it, folks. Dude, that was... I owned him. I was surprised. And we get tons of level ups, of course. Dude, man, I must be awesome. That must be it. Now, it's time for the ending of the game. Who was this guy, though?
I knew you would come. My, how you have grown. No doubt you feel hatred towards me, your father. But this was the only way to solve the mystery of true purification. I never, even for a moment, forgot about you and your mother. Good and evil, throughout history, we have continued to deny the existence of darkness. But where there is light, there is always darkness. Balance is a part of nature. Only by our hands can the two parts be made whole again. Such is the task imparted upon us by Elrond. Do you still remember that melody I taught you? Now is the time. We must play it together, my son. The symphony of light and darkness. The requiem of souls.
Wow, what a shock, Riquettes. Our father was the chosen one of darkness. Who could have seen that coming? Yeah, you know what? Let's play a song with our dad. If you remember from the intro, there was a dragon of light and darkness. Oh, here's Kiki Nog for some reason. Oh, the minions of the forest are also here. Everyone's here. Oh, hey, everyone's getting their bodies back.
When the four divine barriers are dispelled, the power of light and darkness shall usher in the time of gathering. Kumari and Kaya, the guardian deities of light and darkness, shall be released by the twin dragons of Kemu. The chosen ones of light and darkness shall meet, and only then will the accursed ones be granted repose. And man shall obtain yet another fruit of knowledge, but it shall bear the seeds of responsibility.
Nice PNG of an actual sky they used there. And that is the end of the game, folks. Yeah, Nemo, I don't know what exactly happens to him. I can tell you that Riquettes is not in the sequel, so it's possible that he no longer exists. So you and your wife are together again? Yeah. So this game was very rushed in terms of development, if you could not tell. So the sequel is an actual sequel, yes. The sequel takes place directly after... Well, not directly, but it takes place after this. Like, Levant is a character in the sequel. He's kind of like your mentor. Mabu is also kind of in the sequel as well. As is Kiki Nok, who has an interesting appearance in the sequel. So this is Jade Cocoon 7. So it took me 7 streams to finish this game. That tells you how short it is. But that's fine. I wanted to do a shorter game for a stream because I can't see myself streaming like a 90-hour JRPG. That's right, 7, the lucky number. But that is like a tale as old as time. Levant is overcoming the darkness in his heart and trying to help everyone else out. Oh, we can save. I wonder what that means, that we can save after beating the game. Couldn't possibly mean that there's a post-game. And I think that this is a nice image to end it off on. Levant and Mabu together, allowed to live their lives, free from the chains of fate. And I do like that the dragons kind of make a heart that they get put into. What's next for me? That is a good question. I may show off some of the post-game dungeon here. The post-game dungeon is called the Endless Corridor. It's not technically endless. It has like 1,000 levels. But once you reach the end, it does loop again, so it is kind of endless. And yeah, there's a lot of minions in the Endless Corridor. So I think the Endless Corridor is more for like a player versus player kind of thing. There's no real story or anything. It's mostly capturing minions, and there's some cool bosses you can fight where you can collect minion skins, and there's actually a fairly difficult boss called Klargus in the Eternal Corridor. I may show him off here and there. Because he's basically invulnerable to most damage, so he's way harder than the final boss, but unless you know certain strategies to beat him. So yeah, I was not expecting to complete the game this stream. I was expecting to complete it the next stream, but that's okay. I am happy to be here and play a game from beginning to end, especially with Emperor of Cheese and Nemo, who has basically been here every stream, so they got to watch the entire game from beginning to end, so now they don't have to play it, since they watched me play it. So, everyone, thank you for watching. This is pretty much the end of Jade Cocoon. I hope you all enjoyed my streams. I really enjoyed playing this again. I'm very interested to play something else now, though, because I've played through this game twice already since I started streaming. So, and I even played through the entire sequel, which is like 50 to 60 hours, so like 5 times as long as this game. I may, if anyone's interested, I may show off some gameplay from the sequel, although I don't really feel like playing it all the way from beginning to end all over again. But the sequel is very different in terms of mechanics and story and overall design. I like it for different reasons, but if you're expecting the same experience as this game, you're not going to get that. So thank you, everyone, for joining and watching, and I will see you all next time. Thank you.